Hi, I'm Phil Needham with Needham Ag Technologies. As crop yields continue to increase, the volume of material on the soil surface that we have to cut through increases almost proportionately. As growers move towards cover crops, that's an added component of residue that has to be cut through. So it's really important you have a sharp disc blade that retains its sharp cutting edge for as long as possible for you to be able to cut through the residue and soil cleanly to place seeds at a consistent depth in the soil. At Needham Ag, we're very pleased to introduce a new disc blade. This is manufactured by a company in France called Forges De Niaux. Forges De Niaux is a company that I've been familiar with for probably 30 years. In fact, they're the preferred supplier for many OEM manufacturers in Europe, both tillage and seeding equipment. And Forges De Niaux has now introduced a patented process for a disc blade that they call the Forges De Niaux 200. And it's a harder disc blade that retains its edge longer and its diameter longer than other blades on the market. So we're going to compare some of these disc blades and some of our observations from this year's testing. So let's compare some of the disc blades. Firstly, the Czech is the John Deere, the OEM disc blade. This was one that was purchased in August of 2017. And what we've done, we've sent these to a lab and they have checked the Rockwell C hardness within this ground area here, in addition to milling off 100,000ths of an inch in both of these segments on both sides. And they've checked the hardness within the ground area in addition to the milled area. This is the John Deere disc. This is the Ingersoll disc, performed exactly the same hardness testing on the ground area and the milled area on both sides of the disc blade. This is the Forges De Niaux. Again, the same procedures in the lab within the ground area and the two milled areas on both sides. These are the results. So to start out, the John Deere has a surface hardness value of 48.7. The Ingersoll is almost a point higher on the Rockwell C scale at 49.6. Lastly is the Forges De Niaux disc blade at 51.7, which is significantly harder than the other two you can see. Now the important component is this. This is the hardness value in the center of the disc. The John Deere and the Ingersoll share a hardness value of 50.4 on average. The Forges De Niaux disc was almost 10% higher at 55.4. This is the patent heat treating process that gives the disc significantly better hardness and better wear life, in addition to better flexibility into the field. So how does the Forges De Niaux disc compare to the John Deere and the Ingersoll? So last year and this year, we've had a number of the Forges De Niaux disc blades out on high acreage seeding equipment, installed at the same time and removed at the same time as the John Deere and the Ingersolls. And what we are seeing is a minimum of a 10% increase in diameter compared to John Deere and Ingersoll, up to 30% improvement in diameter compared to the John Deere and the Ingersoll. In all environments, we've seen that the Forges De Niaux disc blade retains its sharp cutting edge longer as a result of the approximately 10% greater hardness compared to the Ingersoll and the John Deere. We've also found that the Forges De Niaux disc stays sharper even in rocky conditions. We've even tested the Forges De Niaux disc blades as seen here on our own 750 driving across rocks, as you can see here, at 8 miles an hour. Here is some slow motion footage. These rocks are strategically positioned at a distance so as the disc climbs over a rock and comes back down, it hits the next rock, as you can see. This was with full down pressure. Once we did this set of replications 10 times, we examined the outer edge of the Forges De Niaux disc blade as seen here. There was no nicks and no damage. So we're proud to introduce the Forges De Niaux disc blade. We're confident it's going to last longer and stay sharper to help cut residue and soil better than the Ingersoll and the John Deere disc blades. So for more information, contact us at Needham Ag Technologies, and please subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Thanks for watching.